It was a red alert. So smoke 'em if you got 'em. Oh, wow. It seems like almost everyone used the word nuclear. Nuclear? How do you pronounce nuclear? Anyway, so it was reported today that Russia shelled Zaporizhzhia, the nuclear plant in Ukraine, again. And I guess this is in retaliation for the Russian Air Force base in Crimea getting totally bamboozled, waylaid by missiles. This is footage from the other day in Crimea of a bunch of major explosions at a Russian Air Force base in Crimea. And you could see multiple mushroom clouds, but not nuclear, I guess, going up into the air. And then there were later satellite images that showed a base just getting totally devastated. Yeah, it's strange days, crazy days indeed, dude. How at the full moon energy. Venus entered Leo today, and so expect the mood to be extra fiery. So a lot of people are talking about nuclear. I bet you've heard the word nuclear today more than you've heard it in a long, long time. Here is a fire NATO in California. And as Max Wong says, everything's just fine. Especially you, baby. And it's volcano season. More video from yesterday's volcano in Iceland, which has been spouting off major, massive chunks and pools of lava. Oil prices have been dropping lately, and gasoline prices. So then, of course, oil output got halted at 7 U.S. Gulf platforms on pipeline outage. So expect prices to go up again. Also, we are watching a Yair possible spinny things in the Gulf. It is, within the realm of reason that there could be a tropical depression that moves into Texas. Some people are estimating here. We see Dr. David Bernard. He's not a doctor. I just said that for some reason. We've been keeping a close eye on this since yesterday. High-resolution models try to close off a low. It will move forward Texas. Regardless, great news for South Texas and a little rain. Houston got a bit of rain today and yesterday, and Dallas rained today. Dr. Levi Cowan, keeping a wary eye on the northwestern Gulf of Mexico, a broad pocket of collocated surface and mid-level low vorticity exists at the tail end of an old front with an associated connection. A quick tropical depression trying to develop before moving westward into Texas wouldn't be terribly surprising. And I love the rain, and it would be a great way to signify that dog days are over. Which is absolutely no disrespect to dogs. It's talking about the dog star Sirius and his position in the sky. I do believe it is a term they use for summer. And dog days of summer officially end on the 11th, which is today. And there's definitely been a lot of political mumbo-jumbo going on. But in the age where everybody has fixed positions on everything all the time, what's the point of me talking about it right now? You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm not here to trigger you. I was here to talk about stuff. And so we're just watching the area because it has been the most boring hurricane season since I've been doing THORnews, which is good news, but hurricanes can be exciting. So there's not been a lot of excitement as far as hurricane season 2022 has gone. So great job, Prairie Warriors, Atmospheric Defense Team, and Asteroid Fight Club. Speaking of asteroids, the biggest badass meteor shower of the year, Perseids, is being outshined by the full moon in the sky, but people are still saying that they're reporting to see some meteors out there, even though the moon is full. A wildfire has broken out in France's Gironde region. The fire ran 15,000 acres in a short time and 8,000 people were evacuated. A multi-nation effort is underway to contain the incident. Like I said, we are in Leo season, and Venus has now entered Leo, so expect more fire and passion in the world. We've seen a lot of flooding news and action. Eddie Garcia talking about flash flooding at Cerro Pelado near Sierra Los Pinos Grigio, the flash flooding warning continues until 8:45 p.m. If I'm not as hilarious as I was yesterday, it's because I got a little tummy ache. Because I ate way too much today. Someone brought bagels. Thank you for that. And then someone brought tamales. Thank you for that. And then someone brought desserts. Thank you for that. And then someone brought tacos. It's been quite a day. It's been a good day. Eureka! It's way too hot off the ocean. You know, I would all say magma, volcanoes. But someone else would say, no, it's got to be that global warming. I'm not here to argue with anybody right now. What would that do? Nothing good. So let me just tell you, there will be still a chance of precipitation Friday and Saturday with monsoon moisture in place. Models show drier conditions Sunday through Tuesday. So Pocatello, you guys, I don't know, watch out. The yellow in Pocatello could mean flooding possibly. But China is deeply concerned by the situation at the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant in Ukraine. I do hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. My weekend just started on Thursday afternoon. I've been getting a lot of 3-day weekends. It's very nice, by the way. And Bobby, be watching the GOM. Yo. You know, it's the super full moon. It's the sturgeon moon. And that was, sturgeon is the term they give for a terrible sturgeon. For a terrible sturgeon. I just screwed my own joke up. Anyway, this is the last of the supermoons, which is good news for the people who always get triggered by people who use the phrase supermoon. Anyway, it's happening. I guess it's just happened. Or it's happening right now. Anyway. But yeah, last night, and this is totally different from the Crimea. Last night, a military base in Moscow region caught fire. Another base just totally went up in flames, and this is a different thing. Like I said, I think the new HIMARS system that they've been donating to Ukraine has really made a big difference because I think it has a 60-mile, 70, 80, 90-mile range, meaning that Ukraine can now fire missiles into Russia or Russia-controlled areas. Yeah, European heat wave. Today is a historic day as Atlantic France and Cornwall with records broken. France had a highest temperature was 41 Celsius. So you do the math, because I can't. Because I'm American. We can't convert Celsius into metric. Hilarious. What? I heard a rumor that's a chorizo, not an actual store. Hey, yeah, Selena Gomez's new company got $100 billion valuation because she is going to help everybody's mental health fitness. So, that's great news. Asterisk, question mark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're probably all feeling a little extra lunatic-y these days. Get it? Lunatic, because like the moon and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, crazy days. Smoke if you got them. Excellent question by Mark Strauss. Why is the mole wearing a hat? But yeah, you see, Dollface, the dog days of summer are over. Because the dog days run from July 30th to August 11th. Well, they'll be over in like 3 hours. And then we could party, because it'll be one day closer to fall and decent temperatures. I don't know. I recommend watching the video I made yesterday, because that was hilarious yesterday. Man, I sure enjoy being hilarious. Here, guess what? This is a mud volcano erupting. So it's also mud volcano eruption season. You have Mark Tingay. Or what the heck? All right, bear with me. Reports of a large mud volcano eruption of Lokbatan today near Baku in Azerbaijan, or whatever. It has had more major eruptions than any other Azerbaijan mud volcano, and the most recent in 2017, and a huge fire eruption in 2012. And mud volcanoes are weird, but so it's mud volcano season. That's interesting, right? I only try to talk about shit that is interesting. Anyway, notice this giant circle here. This is the rainfall prediction through Sunday. I just noticed I guess this is where the heat bubble happened to be. Crazy to think we are 1 month away from peak hurricane season. We're like, here? Isn't that weird? Maybe things are going to heat up, but the models aren't really showing anything right now, 16 days in advance. So, hey, did you hear American pizza chain Domino's opened up a bunch of pizza chains in Italy, and now they're closing them? Because apparently the Italians didn't think Domino's was that great of a pizza chain. Hey, man, I've eaten definitely enough dominoes in my lifetime. I shouldn't be making fun of them because in America, I'm like, this isn't the worst pizza. But I have a hard time believing Italians would be like, this is a delicioso, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, shit's exploding all over. Tempers, buildings, things, mud volcanoes. This is not a mud volcano. This is just an explosion. Yeah, that's a bona fide fire dragon. Well, fire tornado, or fire tornado, or Samfire. I don't know. Call it what you want to. Call it what you will. Cool. California. Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico, getting in on the action. And I could say, man, I could use some action, but usually that's when the bad luck starts. What are we talking about? Oh, probably sprites. What's happening here is I'm going back through my timeline, and I guess I'm finding stuff that I missed reporting on. This is Nogales, Sonora today, but this was like 2 days ago. So I'm looking for the fire dragon video that I saw the other day that really it looked like a fire and a dragon. Speaking of fire, here's an airplane landing on a highway. That's always interesting when it happens, you know? I think that person left. And there's a super hot spot growing in the ocean. And like this goes back to where I'm like, maybe it has to do with volcanoes and magma. People be like, carbon. But right there. Anyway, you can come up with your own theory if you want. Do it at home. Turn it into a word game. Yeah, this is kind of that footage from Crimea, a different angle, where people are vacationing. And then they were like blowing up the Air Force base. People were like, hey, I should take a picture. What a great vacation. Zip zap pow. This is lightning footage brought to us by Nicholas Isabella. Remember when I had a super duper absolute major crush on Malwa Unicorn? And then she got married. And then you have to stop your crushes. Bible said so. Or Jesus does, I guess. Am I going to find this video? Maybe. I imagined it. Reminder, it is strange sinkhole season. Oh, hey, did I mention that the celebrity crypto endorsement collapse was pretty epic? For example, Matt Damon, the thing he endorsed, went down 60% after he endorsed it. Tom Brady, 35%. Matt James, who the hell is Matt James? 30%. Paul Pierce and Mark Cuban, 98 and 99%. The things they endorsed crypto-wise, respectively, totally collapsed the day after they, or after they endorsed it. Anyway, maybe they should all start their own mental health company. I'm sorry, I still just haven't recovered. Remember that video that I made where it showed Selena going, hey, remember when I kept running around telling everybody I want a boyfriend? I didn't mean it. And I was like, oh, so you're just playing with everybody's mental health so you can start a mental health company? Man, what a shrewd business person. You and Elon Musk are just excellent business people. Questionable human beings. And you never called my mom. Anyway, who questioned my mental health over whether or not I'd ever seen you. Like 4 or 5 times, anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, this is kind of a boring footage of a fireball from the 31st. Anyway, I guess I can't find this damn fire dragon. And I don't think any celebrity, I think celebrities used to watch my channel, not anymore. Anyway, I guess I'll have to live without the love of celebrities. Oh, Jesus can get me through. And Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are incredible, awesome, amazing. I hope there was some decent information in this video. Snoopy's great. It was his birthday yesterday. I love Snoopy. And I love dogs. Okay, stay cool. God bless everyone. I'll talk to y'all soon. Because that is what I do. And you are spectacular. Yeah, smoke if you got them. The whole nuclear vibe going on is pretty crazy as the world gets crazier. And pray for peace. But Pray for peace. See what I did there? All right, great.